All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. Great to have you here. This is a great video to click on because if you're watching the market, like me, I look at it every day, maybe too much. You still see we're in a sea of red, and that could, create a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear in your minds. And I'm here to tell you, this is an exciting time to be involved in cryptocurrency. We are still in the wild, wild west of cryptocurrency. In 5 to 10 years, it's going to be totally different. It's going to be way less volatile, way more people are going to know about it. We are still early adopters, and that's why it's so exciting, because with that, it comes a lot of risk, but also comes a lot of reward, and that's why you have to be smart. And if you're smart and you don't make rash decisions, I think you will profit. But, real quick, that's why I wanted to talk today about Cardano, because while everybody else is selling and having all this uncertainty, you look for the buying opportunities. You look for the projects that you think have a lot of room to grow, you think are going to be around, and with all this red comes buying opportunities. So that's why I'm going to talk to you guys today about Cardano. By the end of this video, you're going to know it. Cardano can sometimes be hard to explain because it's so technical, but that's a good thing. But by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what Cardano is. You're going to know exactly why it's different, and you're going to know why I think it's a good investment. But real quick, if you're new to the channel, you're going to want to subscribe right now because we bring you daily videos on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency. I really try to differentiate my channel by only giving you guys the most need-to-know information, the most relevant information, and also I put it into perspective for you. So yes, let's get started. I am very happy today to talk about Cardano. So what is it? I mean, Cardano is a top 10 cryptocurrency. So you probably might already know about it, but maybe just peripherally. It's like I said, it's hard to explain since there are some great people behind this coin, but they're very technical, very smart people. It could be hard for the layman like myself. So I'm really going to try and simplify things for you today and tell you why I think it's a good investment and what makes it different. So what is Cardano? Cardano is both a currency and a platform. So as we know, Bitcoin's original intention was to be a currency, but it's now turned into more of a store of value. Cardano is trying to be a currency, and it's also trying to be a technology platform in the same way that Ethereum is, or Neo is. So it's trying to do all that. And something really cool about Cardano is that it's led by the previous CEO of Ethereum. So if there's one guy who knows how to take a company to the next level, it's I don't have his name here, but he's the former CEO of Ethereum. And many people behind this project are very smart, capable people. But anyway, let's talk about it. What is it? Well, it's referred to as a third generation coin. So, what is that? What does that mean? Well, it's not an official designation, but Bitcoin is what people usually call a first generation cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's original intent, as I said, was to be a currency. Now it's more of a store of value because Bitcoin, one of its biggest problems, it faced scalability issues, which means that it takes a while for transactions to complete, and also it costs a lot of money. That wasn't what Bitcoin was supposed to be. And it's a first generation cryptocurrency. Ethereum is a second generation cryptocurrency. So it came after Bitcoin. Ethereum, came with smart contracts. It came as a technology platform, which means other companies could come and create their own blockchains on Ethereum's network. But just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is facing scalability issues. And we saw that with CryptoKitties. When the CryptoKitties app launched, it was so popular that it caused Ethereum's transactions per second to really lag. And that's just was a little glimpse for everybody about the future. Is Ethereum really sustainable? So anyway, Cardano is supposed to be a third generation cryptocurrency. And I'm going to tell you that 3 big issues that they're trying to solve. And these 3 big issues and how they're trying to solve them is what really differentiates them. So they're trying to solve scalability, which is transactions per second, data storage. The second thing is they're trying to solve compatibility. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's hard to exchange one crypto for another. It's hard to exchange cryptos with banks or cryptos with governments. Cardano is trying to make a very compatible cryptocurrency. And then third, they're trying to solve sustainability. What I mean by that is, well, what's to stop just a fourth or fifth generation coin from coming around and being in Cardano? Well, Cardano is trying to, help with that and be ever changing in the future, so it can always be the leader. And like I said, there's a lot of great minds behind Cardano. I'm not going to be taking you through each page on the site. This is something you should do yourself if you want to get into this coin. Definitely read the white paper. Definitely, look at the roadmap. See all the different aspects. Cardano is not going to be something that you're going to learn everything about on your first read. It's something that you're going to have to take some time to really look at. But that's exciting. But the more I research Cardano, the more I hear its leaders speaking, the more excited I get about the project, because this project is still very early on. So let's get further into it. Let's start off with scalability. I said scalability is one of the 3 big issues they're trying to solve. How are they going to do that? Well, they're trying to solve the problem with transactions per second, because obviously the idea for cryptocurrencies was to be a global currency. And the problem is, to have all these people involved, sometimes that can really lag that transaction time and all that stuff. What makes Cardano different is it's a proof of stake rather than a proof of work, which is what Ethereum is, which is what Bitcoin is, where people are mining. This is a proof of stake, which is going to help with the transactions per second. It's a more efficient system. Also, a problem is having to do with scalability is network bandwidth. They're implementing a RENA system, which, I'm not an expert on what this is, but from what I gather, RENA stands for, I don't have what it stands for, but basically what the RENA system is trying to do is compartmentalize the system to make each different part of the system its own compartment, and have those different compartments very easy to communicate with each other. But that's going to help with the scalability. And also another problem with scalability is data storage. So as we know, blockchains store every transaction that's ever happened, and every single person has a copy of that ledger. Now, obviously, this is no big deal right now, but we can see maybe 10 years from now in the future, that's going to be a lot of information for everybody to store. So what Cardano is trying to do, they have plans to, this is something that they're still, trying to solve for the future, but they're thinking of maybe pruning the data, compressing the data, partitioning the data. Anyway, this is on their mind, that they're really going to solve the scalability issue. So that's one of the 3 big issues. The other issue that they really want to solve is the compatibility. As I said, it's hard for cryptos to talk to each other. It's hard for banks to use cryptos. Governments don't trust cryptos. So what they want to do is make a system that will seamlessly move cryptocurrency over multiple chains. And they're going to make it so cryptos can talk to each other. As far as banks go, banks don't like all this anonymity. So what ADA wants to do is make metadata available. So what does that mean? Obviously, one of the cool things about cryptocurrency is the anonymity, but if the user chooses with Cardano, they will be able to, people will be able to see like the from who, to who, and why is this transaction happening. If a user wants to, they will be able to show that information, which may make things more kosher for banks. However, a user doesn't have to share this information. And that's also something that's going to help with governments adopting things. As you know, I work off notes because I don't have time to go through the website and just ramble. And then the very third issue that I mentioned was sustainability. So as we know right now, cryptocurrencies raise their money from ICOs, initial coin offerings. And Cardano thinks, and this is true to an extent, that ICOs isn't sustainable. That unfortunately, people, the cryptocurrencies are going to need more money down the line. And Cardano has thought about how to solve that. What they're going to do is they're going to create a treasury that's not controlled by anyone. It's going to be Cardano's own wallet, and each transaction that goes on, a part of that transaction, a very minuscule amount, is going to be siphoned off to the treasury. And the treasury is basically a smart contract that will release the money to developers that want to improve Cardano. And I don't have time to get into all the specifics, but they have thought about it. It is very, very interesting. But basically, the community and ADA holders will be able to basically vote on what developments they see fit for Cardano, because who cares more about Cardano lasting than the people who are invested or the people that use it. So it's a very interesting thing for sustainability, and with that they'll be able to keep developing Cardano down the line and keep improving it to hopefully it lasts a long time. Anyway, that is what makes Cardano different. Like I said, there is so many things that you can talk about with Cardano. I just wanted to focus on what makes it different, and the problems they're trying to solve is scalability, compatibility, and sustainability. It's really cool. Check out the website. Also, what they want to do is they want to do a little debit card too, so you'd be able to just easily transfer your ADA or whatever cryptocurrency to your debit card and pay for it just like you do with your bank card right now. The reason I wanted to talk about Cardano today was, like I said, when everybody else is selling, we look for buying opportunities, and Cardano is at an all-time low right now. Really, I say, I was thinking when it's at 22 right now. I was thinking when it got under 30, I was like, I wish I could have got into Cardano under 30. Unfortunately, I didn't. Like I said, it's hard to kind of understand what Cardano is, so that kind of stopped me from researching it and getting involved. I got into Cardano, I think at around 40 cents. But as you can see, it's the 22. It's the lowest it's been for a while. Some previous bases in the beginning of December, it was around 13 cents, 11 cents, then another base around 40 cents, and it shot up in January, and it's slowly been falling off. It might be going lower than 22, so keep this on your radar. However, that being said, if you got into Cardano, under 25 cents, I don't think that's a bad idea. Real quick, I'm not a financial expert. These are just my opinions. I'm a guy who made money in the cryptocurrency space in the past year or so. I think I'm going to make a lot more money, but I'm just a guy sitting at a computer. That being said, I think Cardano is a project that has a lot of room to grow. It's still in its early stages. It still has many things on the roadmap it needs to implement. And so if you invest in now, it's a bit of a risk. But I think these guys have a great team, a great strategy, very smart guys, very technical white paper. They seem like they really have thought about this stuff. I think it's a good investment for me personally. And there are many good investments right now. Who knows where the bottom will be. But the thing is, you don't want to chase bottoms, because if you're always looking to chase the bottom, you're never going to want to invest, or you're never going to get to invest, because you're never going to figure out when the exact bottom is going to be. So that's it, guys. I wanted to bring Cardano to your attention and tell you why it's kind of differentiating itself, because it can be kind of hard to understand. If this video provided you value, please give it a like. If you have something else to say on Cardano, something I missed, or something to add, please give me a comment. If you have other coins that you think are good deals, please comment. That really helps me. That's a way you can tell me I'm doing a good job, because that really helps other people see my videos. And yeah, thank you guys very much. Video every day here at Altcoin Daily. Peace.